This man came from behind the bar to on top of the stage, and quite honestly, we're glad to have him. Ladies and gentlemen, Nik Kennedy.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey. Cool. So I need you guys to bear with me for a second. Do y'all like dad jokes?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, cool. I'm gonna tell jokes about the last time I saw my dad. So, essentially, a few years back, my dad's health was going downhill, and I decided I was gonna road trip out to Ohio to visit him. Took a week off, do some time just like hanging out with him. And I have to tell you, like, my dad is the most gangsta person that I know, ever. Like, he lived in New York City through the 70s and 80s, just like dealing coke. He's probably the one that made the blackout happen. He wasn't a Black Panther, but he would pretend to be one just to piss people off. Like, it was some cool shit. So I go out to Ohio, and my dad is basically like to the point where he knows he's on the clock. Like, he doesn't give a shit about shit at this point. And he, how do I put it? He just started doing dumb shit for fun. Like, he would just leave his car running while he ran errands and shit. And I have to tell you, like, his car got stolen twice in the week that I was out there. Twice. The best part, it was stolen by the same person, twice. Lived 6 houses down from him. It was an 80-year-old man named Bubba's son that he grew up with. So the first time his car gets stolen, basically, my dad comes up to me and just goes, "Here, take this kitchen knife, we're going over to Bubba's son's house." I was like, what? So we march on down to Bubba's son's house, like the world's smallest angry mob, or the only audience that went to see Black Panther in Minnesota. We march on down, and my dad knocks on the door and just goes, "Bubba's son, give me my fucking keys." And Bubba's son just goes, "All right, here." And I expected more than that. It seems like they've done this a lot before, so instead of it being like a big confrontation, it felt like a Dora the Explorer episode. Except instead of swipe or no swiping, it was just, "Give me my fucking keys back, man." It was nuts. And we did a bunch of other dumb shit. Like, there was one morning, me and my dad were sharing a beer for breakfast, and just going, "What do you want to do today?" And my dad finally just goes, "You want to bring hookers to the animal shelter? Hang out with bitches?" You don't say no to that. Especially on a man's dying wish. Like, let's do this. So we did. We hung out with bitches all day. That was pretty solid. Other hijinks ensued, but on the last day of the trip, I wanted to leave at 8 in the morning. So I went over to my dad's at 6 in the morning. I was like, "Can you wake up early and we'll go just hang out and have a talk before I hit the road?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So I show up at 6 in the morning. First thing he says to me is, "Do you want breakfast?" "Yeah, I want breakfast." So he gets on the phone. I'm pretty sure he didn't even dial. He just went, "Yo, bring breakfast." And like 20 minutes later, this guy shows up. I wish I could describe this guy by any other means, but this skinny nigga shows up with 2 40s, a carton of eggs, and a pizza. 6:30 in the morning. Blew my mind right there. And he just goes, "Yeah, so you owe me $15 for all of this." And my dad adamantly hands him $14. The guy's like, "You owe me $15, where's my last dollar?" And my dad slowly pulls out his wallet, very slowly hands him $1 and goes, "This one's for you to fucking leave. Have a good day." So then I chat with my dad over, pizza, eggs, and beer. And we just like share some life moments. And I'm like, "Dad, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready to go." And he just goes, "Hold on a second," and kind of walks into the bathroom, takes a minute there, walks back out, no pants on. Still wearing his shirt, just Donald ducking it up as much as he can. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And my dad doesn't talk about it. Just won't talk about it until finally I'm like, "Dad, I need a hug before you go." and we argued for an hour and a half as to whether he should put pants on before I give him a hug to leave. We eventually compromised that he put underwear on, and I hugged him goodbye. Now I have to say Dad took my move. When I was little, every time I was upset about a scenario going on, I would take my pants off. I don't want to eat broccoli. I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to take a shower. So I had to call my dad halfway home. Dad, what's up? Did you take my move with the, dick out thing? And he just starts cracking up, big belly laughing, and then he just goes, yup. Hangs up on me. Thanks, I'm Nik Kennedy. Have a good night.